Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe.
Hey everyone, Kenny Juicy F150's back at you with another video today. What we're going to do today is get both of the trucks down here on a level spot, get some measurements of the heights, see what they look like, give a quick rundown of what each lift is, and some after pictures and some finals of the measurements of the two different trucks. Let's roll. First truck, 2016 F150 SuperLift 6-inch, sitting on hostile alphas, 22x10, negative 25 offset. Tires are 285/55 22 Nitto Terra Grappler G2s. Truck has a slight rake in the front, which is okay for me because I am going to use this truck to do some towing. We do have the 5,000-pound airbags in the back. No onboard air compressor system. Kind of thought it was useless, and we put the fuel nozzles right above the license plate. I do have an onboard. Well, I do have an air compressor, a portable one that we're going to use, but I haven't gotten the exact measure of the blocks, but I'm going to measure the blocks. Somewhere in this picture here, you will start to see the measurement of exactly what they are. And this is the truck's front spacer here. Stock coil spring with the lifted spacer on top. Everything else is the SuperLift kit, 6-inch. It did come with the Bilstein rear shocks. Right there we go with those. Let's get some measurements. All right, the rear measurement from the ground is roughly through the middle of the wheel, 44.5. Now let's take a look at the front. Front measurement's about 43 3/4. All right. Now, time to get this truck back home and get the blue Lightning down here. Well, before we get the blue one down here, let's just do a quick walk around. This is what the $1,100 worth of lift will get you from SuperLift, as you see down on the front. Tires are negative 25 offset, slight stick out. Nothing crazy, nothing too aggressive, but definitely makes the truck look a lot stronger. I will post a picture of the exact lift here. And like I said, I think when I got it, it was on sale for probably about $1,100, somewhere around there, give or take 60 bucks. Now let's get the other ride down here. Right. So now we have, I guess now, Big Blue down here. So what we have here is my wife's trucks finally lifted a couple days ago. If you all are my friend on or in the F150 Nation or F150 Mafia Facebook group, you've definitely seen my post. So here we are, 6-inch rough country lift. And we have a negative 19 offset on the Fuel Contra 22x10, negative 19. We are wrapped in 285/55 Nitto Terra Grappler G2s. We definitely like this tire. Shoot, this is 2020 in 2016, 2015, we had a blizzard here in West Virginia, had 3-4 foot of snow. I did not have 22s or anything, but I had the Neato Terra Grappler on my truck then in the 16. Took me an hour, past an hour to work one way, but took me 2.5 hours to get there. I was the only person on the road. Snow plows weren't. Tires are brand new. Did amazing. So what we have here is rough country rear piggybacks. Like I said, this is not a glamour shot of the truck. It is dirty. We got it out of the shop Wednesday. Today is Saturday. I worked Thursday and Friday. Couldn't wait to get here to make a video. Weather just isn't the best. Figured it was pointless to wash the truck and then drive it down 50 roads, and it's gonna look like this by the time I get it here. But rough country piggybacks for the rear, 2.5 inch, and we got them currently set on one smoothest ride possible. Right here we have the rough country wheel well liners. We did have to trim those out a little bit so that the shock would clear and we can easily get in there and adjust things out, but for the most part still looks great underneath the truck. And then here we have the front coilover system, rough country Vertex coils. Like I said, we are a little dirty. This is the factory or from factory height we have it sitting at. So nothing changed. Got these directly out of the box. We put them right on the truck. We will see if the truck sits level or if it has a little up. I mean, from first looking at it, it might, I don't know, it looks pretty close. We'll figure it. Walking around the truck, we have color matched the mirrors, color matched the front grille, Morimoto fronts. We've put the low profile rain guards. We've tinted the windows. Did a custom lower mesh in the bumper down there. We're in the lower grille. We're going to do something different with that. Got the $50 eBay fog lights. Put some flush mount OEM operating photo lights there. Yeah, looks really good. Got the Morimoto tail lights put in it. Low profile tonneau cover. Like I said, this is my wife's truck, so I don't know why I seem more excited to be talking about this one than mine. Maybe I like this one a little bit more than mine myself. Well, we'll figure that out. Like I said, same thing. Piggyback on the other side. Got to do a little trimming right there to be able to expose the reservoir so you can make the adjustments. And let's get some measurements. Like stated in the black truck, I don't know the exact measurement of the blocks, but I'm going to measure those before I post video. These do not have airbags. We won't really be doing any towing with this truck. Yeah, this is my other one. I'm going to be hauling in my trailer mainly. I mean, I am going to put a hitch on the back of it just in case I have to do some simple towing, but I'm meaning sometimes we go side by side riding around here, and you'll load up a 20-foot trailer with a couple side by sides on it. So right here we're about 44.5 in the rear. So I think that's pretty much spot on what my other truck was. Let's take a look to see what the front's gonna look like. About 45.5 up front. So the front of this truck sits an inch higher than the rear, and I think about 1.5 inches higher in the front than my other one. You know, the shop said just give it some time, see if the coil springs settle a little bit. It should settle down and not have too much of a height difference, but we'll see what happens. Let me know what you all think in the comments. Like this video, subscribe. As always, let's do a complete walk around of her. All right, so here we have it. 6-inch rough country lift with the Vertex system. Coils in the front, piggybacks in the back, 2.5 on front and rear. Sits about 1 inch higher in the front, right out of the box. Like I said, we haven't put anything, maybe 50 miles on the truck, so we'll see if it settles down a little bit more. But man, it looks good. Overall, from side to side from the vehicles, the two trucks will sit at about level in the rear. The rough country sits about 1.5 inches higher in the front. This is what your truck will look like with the rough country on it, about $2,700 from Rough Country. Now, I am a big advocate for lifts for less. I am not being paid for this or anything, but I'm going to do a separate video on what they did for me and how they hooked me up, how they made this a killer deal so I couldn't pass it up. Also, both of my trucks, we do get all of our work done at Gary's Automotive Repair in Moorfield, West Virginia. Man, good guy, knows his stuff. Small business, but he'll tell you what he can do, what he can't do, what works, what doesn't work, get underneath the truck. Very fair price, but like I said, knows exactly what he's doing. Highly recommended. Not that I'm saying other areas in Moorfield are not highly recommended, but he definitely is. My go-to vehicle guy. All right.
This is the end.